This is a Tools of Fortune quick deck review. It is a holy playing card deck. I'm hoping that I will be able to divine with this. Now, earlier, for a cheaper price, I had bought this one, Saints Prayer cards, and I was actually fairly disappointed with it because of all the repeats and the bad art. But I'm hoping that this one will be better. It says on the back, a standard 52 card deck with beautiful images of saints, the only deck your Catholic family will ever need. Saints are souls in heaven. Some are known, others are not. The Church holds certain saints as models of virtue for having led extraordinarily holy lives. They represent all walks and stages of life. Learn from the saints and follow them, for in doing so you will become saints. If you are an individual who is into ancestor worship, well, this might be something you might be into, or you gain inspiration from saints, then this might be something you are into. So let's go just first see. We'll go through the cards and see them. But I'm hoping that can come from this is that the cards, like it was a minor arcana tarot deck, and look at the saints on there as an extra layer of energy. Okay, let's start first with a sniff test. Smells almost like, wait, I've gotten this smell before. It's not terrible, but it's not like how a U.S. Games deck smells, or like how my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck smells, which has a similar smell, but it smells better than this. It's not going to give me a migraine. I can tell that. Let's just go through the cards then. So it's got two wild cards. We're looking at your spades, which spades are like swords. Michael, John Paul II, St. Thomas Aquinas, Joan of Arc, Mother Teresa of Calcutta, St. Nicholas, Thomas More, Edith Stein. So it's got like a Jude on there, so she was probably someone who maybe died in a concentration camp. Saint Charbel, Saint Paul. So if you learn a little bit about the saints, Saint John the Baptist, then you can add those attributes into your reading. Virgin of Guadalupe, which is one that I call on all the time for doing readings. The Christ the Pantocrator, Gabriel. So we're looking at diamonds, which is an earth energy, the ground. Saint Rose of Lima, Saint Maurice, Saint Gregory the Great, Saint Maximilian Kolbe, Saint Catherine of Alexandria, Saint Christopher, Saint Pio of, I can't pronounce that word, Saint Teresa of Avila. I used to study Saint Teresa of Avila. Then I think there's her chance too. Saint Cecilia, Saint John the Evangelist, Lady of I can't pronounce that either. the Holy Eucharist for King of Earth. The Guardian Angel. Just a guardian, it's just a guardian angel, so it could be any guardian angel for Ace of Clubs, which is like wands. Saint Anthony of Padua. Saint Catherine of Siena. Saint Andrew Besset. Saint Teresa of Lisieux. I butchered that one. Saint Rocco. Oh, he's got a dog there. That's special. For a 6 of Wands. And we have a Saint Patrick. Saint Veronica. Saint Laura Montoya. Saint Peter. Saint James the Great. Our Lady of Perpetual Health. Christ the King. No, the Ace of Hearts, which is cups. We have the Angel Raphael. Saint Bernadette. Saint Monica of Augustine. So we're looking at this one would essentially have the meaning of those of like partnership, working in partnership with others. This would be your love card, but maybe we're looking at, instead of romantic love, we're looking at that deep spiritual love. And so we have like a 4 of Cups. Saint Francisco and Juanita. So this one would be of contemplation. Saint Damien of Molokai. Saint Francis of Assisi. You're thinking of like good memories, or you're looking at your nostalgia for the past. Saint Benedict. Saint Faustina. I don't know who that is. Saint Josephine of Bakita. Saint Stephen. Saint Joseph. For your Jack, which in this sense you would roll the knight and the page up into this. The inspiration you might think in this is of being a person that takes on somebody else's child. The Immaculate Heart of Mary. And then for your King of Cups, the Sacred Heart of Jesus. I do like the art of it. The art in this deck is quite far superior to the art in these cards. I don't know if I'm going to keep these things. I think I'm going to just dump them. That's a Jesus, I trust in you. If you look at like, this is really more abstract, and then this is rather just plain Jane stuff. As a quick deck review, I would give this, I think, 4 stars. It's not a perfect 5, but maybe it's a 4.5. It doesn't smell bad. So let's just try it. Let's do it. Let's try it here. We'll do a shuffle. It shuffles well. It's got a good shuffle. And it actually has energy to it too, which is unlike this deck. Had like 0 energy to it. This has the same energy that a tarot deck has. As your bridge size, nice Nice size. This is my first time doing a sample reading with ordinary playing cards. I'm just going to do a 3-card energy reading. Lady of Chechnya. Look, it's like queenly energy. All the heart, love. Angel Raphael. First off, we'll just do the numerological energy. We're looking at 13. So this is 12. So you're looking at 12 plus 12 plus 1. And that is 24, 25. 2 plus 5 is 7. 25. We're looking at the duality and balance. The balance of feminine energy. That's for the 2. And the 5 being a change, challenge, and freedom. The overall value of this is like 7, a needing to withdraw and contemplate your power, your feminine power, the Immaculate Heart of Mary, this divine heart, that spirit of divineness that exists within you. And then we have this earth energy of this manifestation of a spiritual power, your power. She has a little scrape on her face, being scratched on her face for your woundedness. Your woundedness. Your woundedness is your strength. You have great strength. You have compassion. You have a big heart. And you have this overflowing cup of love to give, to protect. The angel Raphael, I don't know what the angel Raphael's strengths are. Is a fisherman, that there is some inspiration here, that your love can inspire others. You have a story that can inspire other people, coming from your heart, from your woundedness. That's kind of what I see here. Now then we have some tarot energies. Let's say we just look at that is from just reading the pictures and looking at the numbers. So what is that? 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Creative expression. Creative expression. You're expressing your material strengths, expressing your heart, expressing the earth that exists within you, expressing your heart, and bringing forth this new energy, fishing it out of the air, fishing it out of your heart, your cup of love, to bring forth something new. That's what I see here. That's what I see for you. And I think that's a pretty powerful thing. Now, we might also look at, we have 12 and 13. So 12, we have a major arcana essence. We have justice. 13 is transformation. 13 is a major arcana card, is the death card. It is transformative. Transforming your life through your strength, through the balance, through the justice, through your duality, through your femininity. 12. The Hanged Man, a different perspective, bringing something new, transformative in the world, and seeing your life from a different perspective. Roll it back a bit. 12. The Hanged Man, and the Death, or in the sense transformation. It's time to start something new. You could look at it this way. You're combining how to read playing cards. You could say there's like 3 different major arcana cards here that you can say, okay, this is like a magician. M-A-G. So we combined elements to get your major arcana, but you are beginning a new cycle. You are being transformed. And you are seeing your life from a new perspective. You are adding together different aspects of your person. The yin and your yang, your light, your darkness, your past story, the woundedness, the trauma of yesterday, combined with your heart, your sacred heart, your feminine strength. And this can propel you into a new future. You need to take some time and think about it, because you can make a change. You can choose to go into a different direction, and it will be challenging. And it may result in the freedom you so desire, that earth energy freedom, that financial freedom that you so desire to seek in your life, as well as that love, that great love, and a new beginning that is rooted in cup energy, into that overflowing heart energy, that cup energy. All right, so as you can see, this can be a very powerful divinatory tool. It's not just something to play poker with in your family, sitting around the table playing poker or solitaire or blackjack. But if you're a reader, there is information that can be gleaned from this. Anyway, that's all I got for you for now. Three. The number 3. Look at that. The number 3. Creative expression. It's all about that. It's all about your creative expression.